Yo, yo, whoa, whoa, guys. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can see me. And yeah, I hope you've all been doing fine. So yeah, tell me if you guys can hear me, if the stream is running, if it's working. We can. All right, epic. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Sorry about this light, guys. I tried to fix it, but I couldn't. So yeah, it's like I'm in heaven. So I hope it's okay with you guys. Other than that, yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for a few minutes. What's up, Ben Beats? What's up, Anbato? What's up, Ice Django EXO? Easy. What's up, guys? I'm gonna wait for like 5 minutes, I think, or like short time, and then I'm gonna start looking the English, and then I'm gonna start watching the wildcards and yes, give you my thoughts. Obviously, I cannot give you my scores, so I'm gonna watch the wildcards. I'm gonna shut up. Yo, Bronny, what's up? thanks for the super chat. Thank you so much. Have fun. I will definitely have fun. Especially with the prejudging. Yeah. Obviously, I couldn't watch it, but I saw that they had 3 streams, and I have almost all wildcards now for the judging. In my updated sheet, I have 31 right now. And yeah, today I think I'm gonna go for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't want to overstimulate myself. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna shut up during the wildcards and yeah, then give you my thoughts afterwards after I've done my scores. And obviously I'm gonna adjust them off stream anyways, but still, so you guys have an idea how this is going. Ben Beat is asking if I'm checking them by upload order. I think so. At least in my list, I can give you, for example, the first one is Lil Phil, then Taro, then Elcade. I'm not sure. Anbato, Elash, Sillier. So I think this is by uploads thing, by uploads time. So yeah. Looking forward to your Spotify release. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Lil Phil in the chat? So yeah, I think without further ado, we're gonna start. Let's not waste any more time. So I hope this is working. I hope you can still hear me, and or maybe I can. Yeah, I can adjust the level. Cool. And I think you should be able to see this. Just checking real quick if everything's working all right. Yeah, wait, give me a second. Let me pull this here. All right, video works. Cool. Could you upload somewhere all the wildcards so we can judge ourselves as well? What do you mean? Yeah, what's up? What's up, everybody? Just heard a thing. What was that? Was that a super chat? Oh man, I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad. I usually miss these. Oh, damn. Yeah. Anyways, is there any final score you will show to us? I don't think I will do that. Oh, that was your alert. Yeah. What the hell? Okay. Cool. Read the description real quick. I will do that. I will not give you any scores right now. But I will give you my full list in the end, and I will also do a live stream, maybe with some other people, and give you my thoughts. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna keep the spreadsheet to myself, but you guys will hear my thoughts, and afterwards I'm gonna give you my full list and my decision and everything. Yo, Max, hey, with 250. Yo, thank you so much for the super chat. And then probably I'm gonna hear the notification like 30 minutes delayed. Okay, so let's just go into it. Read the description. I will. Okay, so Ish, this is an instrumental type beat. No rapping, no singing, since 99% of the wildcards. The other wildcards will have either rapping or singing in them. Fair enough. Last place. Anyways, I'm joking, obviously. Okay, good. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, let's go. Okay, and now you should see it. Let's just jump right into it. I hope it's loud enough for you, the wildcard. If not, just tell me with the levels, and we will see if I can adjust it. Okay, let's go.
What's up, guys? This is Lil Phil. I'm from Finland, and this is my wildcard for GBB2026 Loopstation category wildcard. Let's go.
Let's go. That was quick. Anyways, okay. Let me skip that. Okay. That was the first one. Okay, first of all, before I miss it, somebody asked the question with the super chat, thanks. If I've seen the wildcards before. No, I haven't. I've only seen some Beat City wildcards, which unfortunately were also GBB wildcards, which I found out later. But except that, I've seen I've seen none of them. Okay, so let's get to my scoring sheet first, and then I'll talk about it. Or I can also talk about it during the scoring a bit. Okay. Yeah, what can I say? Very, very nice wildcard. Like, I enjoyed it a lot. Definitely super clean. The whole entire mix was super crisp, I would say, with the drums, and yeah, like all the sounds meshed well together, I would say. I also really like the setting in the limousine. Super sick. Yeah, and it's like one guy in the chat wrote, I think, like Geometry Dash level. Yeah, I can see it. I get the vibe, but yeah, like honestly, not much for me to critique. I think, yeah, super nice. Biggest point for me, I think, is during like after like half of it, or after like 2 minutes. For me, it gets a bit repetitive. But repetitive sounds super negative. It's like it's the only thing for me. I'm like right now in my head. I think the choice of not rapping or singing works super well here. The way he built up the track. Yeah, for me, it's just it's very hard to keep these tracks interesting without any singing or vocal or whatever. But still, yeah, nice one. It's like I'm gonna do my scoring right now. But I will adjust everything, and I just have to get used to everything. So yeah, you know, it's like the first wildcard is like sets a bar at some point, and then afterwards I can adjust the other wildcards according to that one. So yeah, but what I can say is technicality wise, this scores high, definitely. Like crisp makes just good overall sound, I would say. And yeah, like not too complex, I would say, but still, yeah, I would say still very technical this round. So scores quite high. Musicality wise, I think I'm gonna deduct some points for, you know, like the repetitiveness, in my opinion. But other than that, I think it also gets good points. Showmanship, yeah, it's like sitting. He's sitting, but he's enjoying it. And like with the setting in the limousine, it's also it's a good performance, I would say. Not, you know, the highest. So yeah, maybe for these guys who don't know, I have technicality 20 points, musicality 20 points, showmanship 20 points, originality 40 points, and then 10 bonus, which I can give. But I will do bonus in the end. So yeah, originality wise, I would say this is quite original. But yeah, you've heard stuff like this before. But yeah, for the Loopstation scene, I would say it's quite original, not doing vocals. But yeah, okay, so far so good. But yeah, good job. Super nice. Wildcard. Lil Mine. Ouch. Okay, that was a joke. Okay, so let's jump right into the next one. It's Taro from Japan. Let's see it. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay, switch the scene. Okay, let's go, Taro.
Yo guys, it's Taro from Japan, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2026 World League Loopstation category. Hope you guys enjoy.
I'm wondering, what would I be thinking without you? Or maybe I've been lost in space and be drifting through over you, like that lonely star that's orbiting around you. In every moment, just finding something true. And I could fly with you. Push me in time. Cosmic clue with you. We sing again. I could reach the stars forever new. Oh, we sing again. I could reach the stars forever new.
Wow. Okay. Nice. The classic I did it reaction. The classic that's the take. I love it. Okay, just want to check something for the beginning. Okay. All right. Yeah, awesome. Let me do my scoring first, and then I'll talk about it more. Okay. I'm gonna start off with the originality, I think, because this one for me scores high for sure. I think it's very. I mean, in the musical aspect, I've heard a style like this in like modern, like non-beatbox music before, kind of, but not really. And I think bringing this on the Loopstation with all the details is super nice. So originality-wise, this scores high for sure. Showmanship, I think it's a nice performance, considering it's like it's a slow track and it's like not. You can't just like jump around like with other genres. So I think according to the genre, it's also a nice performance. Musicality wise, yeah, this also. I think there are some parts where I'm like, I necessarily don't love some of the choices in terms of the chords. I think it's not the chords in general, but how he did them. Like it's quite low, and for me, I personally, I'm not the biggest fan of that. But that's more preference, I would say. Other than that, this also gets a good score for sure. And yeah, technicality, there's nothing I can critique. Like the drums, people have gotten so incredibly good at mixing and like, yeah, drums and everything, I would say. Like the overall mix and like sound quality has gotten so stupidly high. I feel like a dinosaur. I feel like, because I would consider myself having good sound quality as well, but these guys nowadays, it's crazy. So big up. Technicality, high score for sure as well. Yeah, this of course I will adjust some of these later. And guys, I'm not even allowed to show you my scores. I think there was a question in the chat. I think in my instructions I'm not allowed to show them before. But yeah. So that's for now. Nothing more to say. Like, well done, Taro. I've heard other stuff from him, but this is super unique and new. So yeah, big ups. Big up to Japan. Let's continue, I would say, with... let me find the video. Change the scene. Let's continue with Elcade. Elcade. I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm sorry for that. He's hopefully gonna say it in the Elcade. Okay, awesome. Okay, let me change the scene. Can maybe see some of your messages. Thumbnail so peak. Rage. Which one do you mean? Which one are you talking about? Because I don't see most of the thumbnails. Or do you mean my stream? Because that one definitely isn't peak. Yeah. Was geht, Subtone? What's up? Yeah. Anything else I missed? Anyways, I think I'm gonna move on. My live stream. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, it's high effort for sure. I've done my best. It's so great. Yeah, nothing to add. Anyways, let's go.
Hello guys, my name is Elcade from France, and this is my wildcard for the GBB2026 World League Loopstation category. Let's kill it, guys. Woo!
Sorry, one thing I have to say, a lot of people will custom loop stations these days, which is cool. Like, I mean, I love it. But with Lil Phil, the white one, and also I think this one has some sort of skin. Oh yeah, super cool.
Je vois qu'on se rend pas compte du temps qu'on perd à force continuer ensemble. Si je te donne mon cœur, prends le pas, je vais falloir finir ensemble. J'ai encore un live dans ma béton, j'ai à peine capable de faire. Je répète tous les jours, mais à moi du mine de bâton. Je vois toute la journée comme si de rien n'était. Je viens d'être à zéro PPL, on garde les pour en noter chanter. Garde les pour en noter chanter. Exotaté, quantité dans mon cœur et tu l'événement toujours pour pas quantité. Non, n'attends pas, avocat bien averti. Faisons pas, mais je pense pas à taille, je pense au fait. Me sens mieux sous la rue, toi qui t'as voulu mettre ce soir, je suis ça, je vois tout le chéri, mon énergie, tu voudrais. Pour un autre JTM, sans maladie, tout le monde penche sur mon téléphone. Si ça dit, je j'entends encore sa voix qui résonne. Je t'ai promis, tu veux mon cœur, prends-moi jamais, je te l'étonne. J'ai plus compté sur toi, je veux compter que les sommes. pas plus loin, bitch. Je suis à 0 BPM dans la street. J'ai travaillé toute la nuit, je n'ai pas le temps de dormir. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi je suis stack le là. Je viens pour Mahiro et Benati, je vois pas plus loin, bitch. Je suis à 0 BPM dans la street. J'ai travaillé toute la nuit, je n'ai pas le temps de dormir. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi je suis stack le là. Je viens pour Mahiro et Benati, je vois pas plus loin. Je me sens à 0 BPM, donc garde les points de TJT, garde les points de TJTM. Je me sens à 0 BPM, donc je viens pour Mahiro et Benati, je vois pas plus loin. Je suis à 0 BPM dans la street. J'ai travaillé toute la nuit, je n'ai pas le temps de dormir. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi je suis stack le là. Je viens pour Mahiro et Benati, je vois pas plus loin. Je suis à 0 BPM dans la street. J'ai travaillé toute la nuit, je n'ai pas le temps de dormir. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi je suis stack le là. Je viens pour Mahiro et Benati, je vois pas plus loin. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi je suis stack level 1. Car je viens pour Mahiro et Benati, je vois pas plus loin.
Okay. All right. Hey, Subtowns, thanks for the super chats. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna do my scores again. Talk about it a bit. So, first of all, Elcade. I've never heard of him before, so I think he's quite new. I think the concept is super interesting. The entire Wildcard is like a lot of lyrics. Like these are so many vocal lyrics and rapping. And first of all, he like made subtitles in French and then in English, which I didn't fully get. But anyways, I think it was super cool. Okay, so technicality. I would say overall it's clean, but there are definitely some parts where it's like getting a bit muddy with everything happening at the same time. Okay. Musicality wise, there are some chords and bass lines where I personally think it doesn't really fit. Sometimes, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubts. Maybe it's me, but I think sometimes it's like off a bit. And yeah, overall it feels a bit dragged out, the concept, if you know what I mean. Like it's like there are new things happening, but not really, or it doesn't really feel like a big switch. So yeah, let me put my score in here. Okay, in terms of showmanship, gotta be honest, one of the best. Like he's feeling it, or like not one of the best. I mean, it's like really really good. A lot of character, and like he has to do a lot of things, and he's still performing. So I think this has good showmanship for sure. Originality wise, I'm a bit uncertain how to score this. I didn't hear stuff like this before, I would say, in some terms, but yeah, I would say it's quite original. Okay, so let's leave it for now. Yeah, again, I have some things in the technical and musical departments where I'm like have to deduct some points for sure. But other than that, I think it's a cool idea, and definitely I've never heard of him. And yeah, keep going. It's very cool wildcard. Let's continue. Okay. Yeah, it's also what Ben Beat said in the chat. I saw it. The panning of the vocals. That's something I noticed. It's a cool detail. It's just a bit much, in my opinion. It's like a bit too much panning. But other than that, mixing wise or placement wise, he definitely knows what he's doing. I think he just needs more experience. That's my opinion. Okay. Hey, Nixon Music. Thanks for the super chats. Whoops! I just joined the stream. How is it going? I just finished the third wildcard. I think so far it's going great. If you guys have feedback, just tell me. Other than that, I'll obviously, maybe I'm not super entertaining right now, or like not, it's not that interesting, but I really have to focus to judge these properly and yeah, with all of my attention. So sorry if my commentary sucks a bit sometimes. Okay, so let's go for the next one. For the next one, we have Anbato. I saw him in the chat, I think. Maybe he's still there. Okay, and now let's switch the scene. All right, let's go.
This was Anbato from France, and this was my wildcard for the Loopstation category of the GBB2026 World League. Bricks of insecurity, broken my confidence, just led to insanity. I'm the one who would hear your skull crack. Once you start to hate, then there's no turning back. No turning back. Do you understand of your bullshit? Look at your moment, be a good boy and sit. Spend up everything about the Did you really think that I could do some slack? You never know when I wait for the strike. What's the just as I say it was good luck. Disappointment is the bitter taste in my mouth. Simple as a sweet, no it might go. Behind you, but shh, don't scream. This was Anbato from France, and this was my wildcard for the Loopstation category of the GBB 2026 World League.
That's me every time after having a good take. Okay. What the hell? Okay. First of all I can say right now is super refreshing. Like, super refreshing. I've never heard anybody do this on Loopstation. I mean, I did like new metal, but this is like hardcore death metal, or at least I think, I gotta be honest, it's not a genre I listen to often, but yeah, it's like the yeah, the genre has never been explored before on the Loopstation. I'm pretty sure. All right, so that's let's just start with the originality. It's super original, I would say. Like, can you get even more original in a GBB wildcard season than this? Maybe you can. Obviously, there's always room for improvement, but super original. Nothing more to say. Super cool. Showmanship also, it's there. The looks with the camera, the performance, and overall, you see that he's just enjoying himself doing this type of stuff. So also a good score. Now, the more difficult parts, I would say. So it's so hard to judge for me because musicality, it's obviously is a different genre, and it's not about having everything like doesn't have chords or something like other genres have, or in general, like it's super muddy in the low end, but it's supposed to be that. At least that's what I feel like. So it's hard for me to give this a fair score right now. I'll have to think about this. But what I can say is there are some things I think can be done differently, or structure-wise. I think there are some like all of the parts were cool, but for me they don't really. I can't really like they all kind of not, they didn't sound the same, but like I cannot remember every single part right now after listening to it. Obviously it was just one listen and I want to be fair, but so let me do my score here. Technicality wise, I think this is the biggest part where this can improve. I think the sound of the drums, of course you don't need like EDM drums for this. You don't need like the super whatever kick. But I still think the kick is very long, and this just they just don't sound as punchy as they could. Other than that, I like the mix, or I like the mix because it's supposed to be loud and supposed to be like. I mean, I don't want to say this is supposed to be bad mix, no, but it's like supposed to be a bit messy, if that makes sense. I hope I can articulate myself well. Still, I think this one can improve technicality wise, but other than that, as I said, super refreshing, super cool, and I don't have anything else to say to this. No matter how I judge this, please do more. Please continue, and thanks for this submission. Okay, all right, so let's go with the next one. We have Elash from France. Let's put this one in, and let's go.
Hi, my name is Elash from France, and this is my wildcard for the GBB2026 World League Loopstation category. Getting to this place didn't seem risky. and I thought I was ready. I planned to stay all night like I used to do, but I would have left if I only knew. But it is so cold and so unbound. Then I hear voices from the underground. This place is cursed. I began to fear, cause it became clear when I saw that horrible monsters are the owners in here. So when I turned into a nightmare, and I wasn't really aware. Now I'm lost with creatures of the night, in the middle of nowhere. Did I hear someone close the door? I wish I realized before. Yeah.
So, this is how it went like. I was waiting for him for like 30 seconds, maybe. But there was that sound that was so pleasant to listen, bro. Sounded like electric guitar.
Soul and my body, now I belong to the enemy, but I will wait patiently for you to come with me.
Wow, that's a long list. Big ups to all these people. Big ups for everyone behind the camera and doing the mastering. Big shout out to you guys. Okay, very, very cool. Let me pull up my sheets and see how I score this. Okay, let's start with technicality stuff again. I would say from everything I've heard, like the drums are super crisp. The kick, in my opinion, the tail is a bit long, which isolated, it doesn't really make a difference. But I think when the bass comes in during the drop and the sub, it kind of clashes a bit, or like it's a bit muddy. But this is very minor. Other than that, I would say the song is very technical. I would say, as you can see from him doing a lot of stuff while performing the track, it's not easy to do, but mixing wise, very, very good. A bit subby in my opinion, but still very, very good. Technicality wise, musicality wise, it's a nice piece. I like it. It has a structure, a good structure. It has a good story. I like the electrical guitar reference. Like it's entertainment wise, it's good, but structurally, it also makes sense. I personally feel like it's a bit repetitive in some points, or like the moment the sub and the beat comes in, it like there are some changes, but it doesn't change completely, if that makes sense. Or for me, it just feels a little bit repetitive. But I gotta be honest, it's like this is so minor. This is also me looking for mistakes or for stuff that I dislike or like where I think this could be better, which is, yeah, it's a whole nother problem, I would say, with judging these things or like looking at these things. But yeah, it's something I noticed. Other than that, also scores high musicality wise. The singing, I I know all the stuff from Elash. I think he's improving. It's still for me with the auto-tune, some of these glitches and glides with auto-tune. I know it's mostly the effect being very bad. Trust me, I know this from using it myself on stage. But this, unfortunately for me, takes a bit away from the musicality aspect. But not too much. I don't want to reduce it on this. And other than that, I think it's definitely also deserves a higher score. Showmanship, I think it's nice. I think he performs well. I think it's overall like it's a good performance from start to finish. There's no part where I think, yeah, this is not enough. With the beginning, it's like the build-up takes, of course, a bit of time, and it's like hard to do, trust me. So him looking at the Loopstation, I know how it is. But once the track starts and the singing starts, I think it's a good performance. So yeah, also gets a good score. So far, I think I liked everybody's performance a lot. Originality-wise, I think the beat is quite original and the track itself as well. It's not, super special, but I think it's cool, originality-wise. Okay, so that's my score for this. I think I'm happy so far. And then let's move on to the next one, or maybe let's watch some of your messages. I don't want to rush through these. Obviously, as I told you already, I'm gonna watch all of this again. So even if I say something maybe about your wildcard where I think like, damn, he's gonna put me low, I don't know. It's gonna depend, and obviously I'm gonna rewatch everything and readjust some stuff. So yeah, big ups Elash in the chat, big ups. I think this is the best I've heard from you, or like one of the best, so keep it up. Super sick. Okay. Freedon is asking me when I'm leaving. I'm gonna leave. Ich fahre um 18 Uhr und bin dann um 21 Uhr da. Oder um 17 Uhr. Muss ich mal schauen. Anyways, we can talk about this later. Okay. All right. Let's continue with Sillier. I've judged him live at the Catalan Champs where he won. So I'm curious what he does. Let's go.
Yo, what up guys? This is Sillier from Spain, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2026 World League Loopstation category. Hope you guys enjoy.
Okay guys, this is Sillier once again, but this time, I'm not here to qualify, I'm here to blow your mind. Are you guys ready for this? Everybody clap! guy. Are you ready for the second drop?
Okay. Oof. All right. All right. Okay. Want to listen to some parts again real quick.
This is Sillier once again, but this
All right, okay. Let's judge this. All right, okay. Yeah. From second one, what I can hear in the drum department, the moment he starts the beat, super crisp, super clean, I would say. Also, like this type of snare I haven't heard before, I think. So the drum kit is quite unique, I would say. Otherwise, technicality-wise, I don't think there's anything I can really point out. I mean, obviously with the cables, delay tech, tremolo, sequence type of stuff, you cannot really mistime your drums, if that makes sense. But yeah, all the criteria in terms of cleanliness, consistency, everything is there. It's also quite complex, I would say, sound design-wise. But yeah, overall, I would say technicality-wise, it definitely gets a lot of points. Musicality-wise is where I'm not as sure. It's cool, definitely, but I feel like a lot of parts are, yeah. Oops, well, I think my stream was gone. Is it there? Is it back again? Hope it's not, didn't crash. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, my internet is super bad. Okay, is it back, guys? Am I back? Is the stream working? Just a quick question before I start talking or giving feedback. Nothing dropped out. Okay. I thought my stream crashed. Okay. Anyways, all right, let's go. So yeah, again, technicality-wise, a lot of points. Musicality-wise, I have some struggles in terms of the composition. I think it's composition-wise, it's super simple. Almost everything, in my opinion, goes into the sound design. It's the same melody all the time or chord. And I think dynamic-wise, it's just like the drops are so sick. Don't get me wrong, the drops are so sick. But going into them, it's not really, in my opinion, they don't hit as much as they could because of the structure and because of the rest. Yeah, that being said, again, the drops are nasty, especially the second drop. Sound design wise is pretty high level. It's like, yeah, reminds me of Rage, obviously, but still, I think it's still unique. But yeah, that's my take on the musicality aspect. Okay. Showmanship, very good showmanship, I would say. Nice performance. Obviously, it's like there's a lot of sequencing happening, but still, I think he's performing it very well. There's nothing I can really critique with that. Originality-wise, that's also a tough one for me because the sound design, I would say, is pretty unique and original. Other than that, the track for me, doesn't feel super original. Also with like this rhythm dubstep type of style being very popular right now in the looping scene, it's like, I've heard this type of stuff before. But I'm being really harsh on this. It's like, obviously this doesn't score super low, but just like not super high either. So that's my take on this. But production quality-wise, probably one of the top ones. I will assume. Obviously, I haven't heard everything, but production quality and sound is super nice. Okay, let's continue with Bronny. Hey, all right. Let's see if he's still in the chat. You guys probably already know the order better than I do, so you guys probably already know what's coming. So let's go with my reaction.
What's going on, everyone? This is Bronny from Sydney, Australia, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2026. Hope you all enjoy.
Sparkle in the night sky, flickering, just dancing on by. Speckling sprinkled across the dark, you're electric like millions of tiny sparks. So, do you see them in your dreams still shining? More luminous than a silver lining. We could join them, can you feel the wanderlust? You and I finally fading into stardust. As we all fade into stardust. Oh, we could join them. Can you feel the wanderlust? As we all fade into stardust.
right, all right. Yeah. Wow. Such a nice song. I love the structure. And a lot more things, but let me get to my sheet. All right, okay. Obviously, guys, I'm doing this by sheet right now. It's very hard to compare all of these, but obviously in the end, I will adjust and I will do a lot of thinking. This is just my first impression stream, kind of, I would say. All right, okay. So at first, the things I noticed, build up and engagement wise, very quick. Like it feels. Okay, it's actually not that quick. Considering it's like a very colorful track. I know these myself. I usually take like 1 minute 30 for the build up sometimes. So considering that it's 1 minute, it's quite quick. I can tell you. So yeah, quite efficient, I would say. And I like the drums. During the drops they get drowned out a bit. So technicality wise, mixing wise, I think there's room for improvement. But it's not super harmful for the entire thing. I would say it's like still very good. It's just something I noticed. Musicality wise, there's not much for me to say. Also, one thing that you could hear in this one is with the autotune, because Bronny was, I'm pretty sure he was singing with autotune, with the electric. But you can barely hear the cracks. So it's also about how you sing into it. It's not just the effect. Maybe that's something to point out. Yeah. So musicality wise, this score is super high. I love the structure. The only thing I don't love sometimes, I think the drops are a bit abrupt. They just hit you, which is cool, but I think they could be introduced a bit better. But other than that, nice chords, a lot of different ideas. Mixing wise, again, I think it's something that can be improved. Also, like, it's very high. I used to sing high, but I like currently I cannot do this. But it's super high. Like the vocal performance is impressive, I would say. Yeah. So musicality wise, not much to say for me. But scores very high. Showmanship is also great. And yeah. Singing high sucks, confirmed, yes. So showmanship, in my opinion, is also very nice. It's like, yeah, it's a nice performance. Originality wise, this type of genre, I would say, isn't too original on the Loopstation, but still this gets decent points for that, I would say. So for now, I think I'm happy with this score, but of course I'm gonna adjust it. But I gotta say, Bronny, that's the highest level track I've heard from you. I really like it. Keep going. It's super cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting some messages. Maybe you can hear it. Anyways, okay, let's move on. Okay, the next one we have is Bxel. So let me put this in. One second, sorry, my browser's being difficult. Okay, let's go with Bxel.
My name is Christoph 7S, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the GBB2026 World League.
Hey, my name is Bxel, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the GBB26 World League.
Okay.
cause that MK too expensive.
All right. Amazing performance. Yeah, obviously he told us MK2 is too expensive, so he's using MK1. And hearing this type of drop from MK1 is impressive for sure. It's obviously I just judge what I hear. I don't judge the device too much, I would say, but still it's something I put into consideration. So yeah, it's very cool for sure. Technicality, it's of course it has mixing issues. It's like MK1 stuff, I would assume, because you don't really have the best sidechain option there. But still, it's something I have to point out. It's still a good mix. It just has some things during the drops, I would say. Musicality, it has a cool structure, cool theme, I would say. The drops are interesting. In between, it sometimes feels a bit long. But again, I know this is also MK1. You don't have the banks. You have to switch stuff manually. But still, yeah, I gotta judge that accordingly. Performance-wise, I think it's cool performance. It's nothing. He's not going super crazy. I think there's some room to do more with this type of track, but still, it's a good performance. I won't judge it too harshly. Originality-wise, I think it's cool for sure. It's nothing super special in terms of the genre, but still on MK1, yeah, I think he sounds unique on the MK1. So I'm gonna give him points there for sure. Yeah, that's a good statement, right? I'm gonna give him points. Yeah, no shit. But obviously I cannot tell you how much, how many points. But yeah, he's not like I'm not gonna punish that too hard. I think it's still quite original and yeah, super cool, very refreshing as well. And yeah, never heard of him before, but that's a good way to start GBB wildcards for sure. Okay. Let's go next. We have Rage. Never heard of this guy before, for sure. Yeah. There has been the question how long I'm gonna do this today. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to make the stream too long because I want to keep my ears fresh, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna still do some more. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna do 1 more hour, but I'm gonna stream tomorrow as well. So yeah, for sure, I'm gonna watch some more, but I have to keep my ears fresh, and I have to yeah, stay focused as well. Okay, maybe let me maybe interact with you guys a bit. Sorry if I didn't do it for too long. Yeah. MK2, both MK1 and MK2 is too expensive for me. That's fair. Chaos in the chat. Cool. he said, "Hey, can you go offline? My day was so nice." Yeah, that is a fair statement. Anyways, let's watch Rage. Let me switch the scene. Okay.
Rage, and this is my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2026 Loopstation category.
The comeback. Let's hear it. Sorry guys, I'm not sure if my stream crashed or not. My computer. It didn't, for the record. We good. Okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, it's like sometimes my browser or like my internet does weird things, so I'm not sure, and I really don't want to miss anything. Okay. Okay.
Yo, this is
I think
Rage,
we're
and
good
this is
now.
my wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2026
Gonna continue.
Loopstation category.
All right, bro. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay, let's start. Let's actually start with the only thing I noticed, or like, is on it didn't like is like an overstatement, you know, but like I feel like I think this transition part between first and second drop took a bit of the energy away. But we're talking about 5%. That's the only thing. Other than that, I am impressed. What can I say? Yeah, the sound quality. So technicality wise, the sound quality is I've never heard, or like, even like I've heard Rage's tracks before, but for him this is the best he's sounded, I would say, or like one of the best he's sounded. So technicality is crazy high. It's so like the sound design is so good, so produced. It's like the first drop hits like the second drop also hits like a truck, but the first drop is crazy, and it's so complex and at the same time super clean consistency. Like I read all these sub criteria for like technicality, and it like fills everything. So yeah, musicality, it's super original, which is also a different topic, but like yeah, musicality wise, it like it takes such a short time for you to get engaged, and then yeah, the build up is super interesting, and because the build up was so interesting and so like it was hyping up the track so much already, I knew that this drop would be crazy, but the drop itself is crazy enough, but with this build up, it's like, yeah, the performance, everything is there. Everything is perfect, I would say. Gotta listen to this again. This riser, crazy. The delay drop. Oh. Jeez, okay, I gotta stop. Okay. Also super high musicality points, high showmanship. He's performing it very well. I think he's definitely, like, taking away the launchpad from him maybe makes it better, because he still sounds the same or even better, but has more engagement with the crowd. Originality wise, in produced music I've heard similar stuff, but for Loopstation, this is so original. Okay. Yeah. I think I've got nothing more to say. Yeah. I've heard a little snippet from the Beat City Wildcard, because I watched this, or like started watching this. And then somebody told me, no, this is also the GBB Wildcard. I was like, okay. Still, I'm shocked. What can I say? Okay. So let's keep going. Or maybe I'm gonna do a short break, because I'm just gonna cool down a bit. Maybe read some messages. So yeah, how do you guys like the wildcard season so far? Obviously you cannot, like, if you tell me your favorite wildcard, that's cool and all. I don't really take it into consideration, obviously, but do you think, like, how do you like the level? What's your guys' opinion? Chaos, you know, sometimes I love you, but sometimes, yeah. Anyways. Mark my words, by GBB30, because of Rage, they will ban Loopstation. I mean, yeah, I guess if that's that's the road we're going. It's like I think we should do our own events, not calling it Beatbox, because I mean he did the drums obviously, but like nobody, like even I don't understand half of the stuff he's doing. Yeah, it's and yeah, he would need to explain everything to me, obviously, and then still like Rage's style of looping is so different to mine. But yeah, I gotta just gotta judge the sound. You know, the cables are allowed, everything is allowed, and what I'm hearing is crazy. Yeah. When are you gonna release your other tracks in Back in Time? So the next tracks I'm gonna release are the tracks I did against Dice, and then afterwards the other projects. So Gravity is gonna be next, and I'm super excited for it. Yes, the video's done, just the mastering and like release stuff. So I would say that's in 2 weeks. I would guess in 2 weeks. Okay, I'm just here to 8. That's what Chaos said. Looking forward to the Electro Swing one. This one I'm gonna do afterwards, and I will see how I'm gonna release this, because with this one I have a lot of options in making it more instrumental and cooler. Okay, I think that's it for now. With the chilling, let's continue with Gnome from Poland, I think. And let's switch the scene and let's keep it going. Let's pull up my sheet. Okay. Yeah, first of all, super, how do I say this? Like, it's like very different from what I usually listen to, I would say, in terms of music. It's like haven't heard anything like this before. Like the genre wise, like the rhythm or slow with the delay tech cables thing seems to be the meta right now, or like a thing a lot of people do. Yet I still think it was fairly original. Technicality wise, a lot of cool ideas. I think a bit messy in some parts. Like there are a lot of parts in the song where I'm like, okay, this doesn't really, it's just a bit chaotic, if that makes sense. Chaotic, I think, is a good word. But the ideas itself are great, and the drops are very hard. And yeah, obviously the placement is there. Just again, the complexity wise as well, it's like super complex, almost too much, I would say. But yeah, some mixing issues. Musicality wise, I think dynamically it kind of kept the same level, if that makes sense. Like it kept building up, and at the point of the drop, it was already so like loud and so much happening that the drop didn't really hit like super hard as it could have, I would say. Like this is still build up, right? Like this is still, and because the build up is already so loud and so energetic, the drop doesn't really hit how it's supposed to, in my opinion. But still, very, very cool drops, cool ideas. Showmanship, he enjoys what he's doing. I always love when people can show that. Very good performance. And originality-wise, yeah, I think considering it's like the rhythm delay tech kind of thing, I think it's still fairly original. So, yeah. Okay. But yeah, good job. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have... Who do we have? We have Dava, or I'm gonna pronounce it in every possible wrong way. He's probably gonna say it in the intro correctly. So yeah, let's continue. Change the scene. Okay, let's go.
Hi, I'm Dava, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2026 Loopstation category.
Pasado muchos años, pero esta vez será distinto. No hay segundas oportunidades. Este es mi último baile. Este es mi último baile.
Okay. Let me listen to some of the build-up parts again. Okay, silent. Yeah. Right.
Han pasado muchos años.
Okay. All right. So, I gotta be honest, with the rest of the track he did, I didn't expect hardstyle. Still, yeah, still the drops were cool. I think
Este es mi último.
yeah, it's not. I think the transition to the hardstyle parts could have been smoother, in my opinion. All right. Anyways, okay. So judging wise, technicality, I would say it's fairly complex. And yeah, overall, cool idea sound design wise. The sound design I would say also fits the hardstyle genre, but I think cleanliness wise, it's a bit messy. I think, yeah, just a bit all over the place, which I know is also like part of the genre and part of the style he's choosing, but still, I think it's a bit messy. Yeah, and no, that's basically it for me. Technicality wise, is still decent sound, just not the highest score. Musicality wise, I already said my issue with the structure. Yeah, I think it could have had better structure in my opinion. And yeah, dynamic wise, it was also a lot of like, yeah, it was a lot for the entirety of the track. Like this part is very cool because it's something different, like a breakdown from the loud hardstyle drops. Is still, I think, there is room for improvement. Okay, showmanship, very good. As with all of you guys or most of you guys, it's like, yeah, he's feeling what he's doing, and I like this. So good showmanship for sure. And originality wise, I would say, yeah, it's quite original. Not, yeah, it's some of the parts I think, yeah, are in terms of the melodies and the harmonies he was choosing. Yeah, it was original, but I think there are some parts that could be improved in that department as well. But still, it's fairly original, so I'm gonna give him fair points for that. Okay. All right. Let's continue, or let's see how many people I can do for today. I think I'll probably do because I'm gonna do more than these 2 streams anyways, I think, because there are still some wildcards for me to get from the last prejudging stream. I think I'm gonna do, let's see how many more I can do. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Maybe let's do 5 more, I would say, and then I'll call it a day. Because again, I want to keep my ears fresh. I want to be fair. Obviously, I'm gonna re-listen and I'm gonna rewatch everything. But still, I think it makes sense to do this, to take my time with this. Okay, then let's continue with Mahiro.
Die pflanzliche.
Okay. Yes, I hope you see this.
Yo guys, my name is
Let's go.
Mahiro from Japan. This is my wildcard for GBB 2026 World League. Hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So, the level already is kind of nuts, gotta be honest. But I'm very happy. I'm very happy about this. Yeah. Obviously, I'm a big fan of what Mahiro does from the start to right now. I think he's very true to his style. The track reminds me a bit of like Rez or One True God, but it's so hard to bring this vibe on the Loopstation. So yeah, for me it's his style. He made this style his own on the Loopstation, and yeah, where I was stank facing was this bass, because didn't hear this texture before on the loop. It's super cool. With the drop, I've heard similar sound design, even though it's mad impressive. And I think the first drop, in my opinion, feels a bit empty in some the parts. But yeah, it's again really minor stuff, I would say. And the second drop is nasty, and especially how he builds it up. Also, all the like distorted voice type of stuff, I love it. But I think it fits the style so well, and it's makes it super. The entire round super dramatic, and like it's dangerous. That's just like the sound of danger, I would say, embodied in this track. Yeah, so genre accurate, I would say. So accurate to this genre, and it's crazy. Okay, scoring wise, technicality for me super high. I don't see a reason why this goes much lower than Rage's. I think Rage has one of the best sound palettes, but I think Mahiro is equal, if like, yeah. Maybe a bit, maybe I prefer Rage's kit a bit more, but like other than that, it's super, super nice. So let me do it like this. Okay, musicality wise, very nice structure, super like complex, but simple in a way. And also he takes his time, which I love. Like he takes his time, but it doesn't feel wasted. It's like, it feels like it's all part of the thing. And the atmosphere, I think atmosphere-wise, Mahiro is one of the best right now. And this track shows it. So very high musicality score as well. Showmanship. It fits the vibe, but I would say this is one thing where he could have done more. Like sitting is, of course, with this track it works, but I think he could have done more there. But yeah, obviously he's not jumping around to this track. Still, I think there is some part for improvement. So I'm gonna do that. And originality wise, again, it's like obviously it's like close to Res One True God type of sound, but still on the Loopstation, very original. Unless I hear that it's like a stolen track or anything like this, then it's a different situation. But for now, this also gets quite a high score. Yeah, super sick. What can I say? Mahiro really did a great job. Okay, let's go. Mr. Asuo. Okay, known people. Let me. Oh, I can't skip this. Anyways, let me change the scene. No ads here. Yeah, Mrs. Wild hand dancing. I mean, yeah, with this track, I think he's done what he was supposed to do with this track. Even though I think he could have done more, but it still is my biggest concern with this track. Sound-wise, quality-wise, music-wise, top level for sure. Okay, let's continue with Mr. Asuo.
Yo, this is Mr. Asuo, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the Grand Beatbox Battle 2026 World League. I hope you enjoy this one.
All that I want and all that I am is broken. All that I needed and all that you were was nothing. 'Cause every time that I close my eyes and every time that I see you smile, I think maybe this time, 'cause everything feels real to me. let this be and give it a chance. So just let this be and give it a chance, 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 give it a chance. And all that I want, all that I am now is broken. And all that I need, all that you were, was nothing. And all that I want, all that I am now is broken. And all that I need, all that you were, was nothing.
Yes, stream his music, stream these songs. In general, guys, if anybody of the participants uploads their stuff to Spotify, check it out, or like to streaming platforms. Check it out, give them some streams, give them some love, or give them love in general on YouTube as well. Yeah, beautiful song. I would like to leave it here, but I have to judge it, of course. That's my job, and that's what I'm gonna do. But it's such a nice piece from start to finish. Asuo has really distinct sound, I would say, in terms of the drums. I could probably recognize it without seeing him. And yeah, technicality wise, it's high level. I would say I've heard better mixes from him. It's not bad by any means, but I think in the drop feels a bit mono, if that makes sense. I think it would be cool if some of the chords or like the melodic elements would be more in the stereo image. Other than that, it's pretty solid, I would say, technicality wise. Musicality wise, very, very nice. The singing is maybe a bit shaky at some points. Again, it's some electric stuff, but also how you sing into it. But other than that, it's not too bad. I think the singing has a lot of emotion and like a lot of feel to it. So musicality wise, the score's quite high, I would say. Or like it's this song will probably be stuck in my head when I listen to it again, which is always a very, very good sign. Showmanship, very well performed. Exactly how you should perform this type of track. Yeah, maybe, of course, the video quality isn't the best, but I'm gonna judge his performance and not the video or anything. I think it's a good performance. And originality-wise, yeah, I've heard stuff like this before, not on the loop, but on the loop, going with a song like this is a brave choice. It's hard to do, but I think he managed it well, so I think it deserves these points for sure. Okay, I would say I'm gonna go with 3 more. I'm gonna do Romo, Tion and Mokpei, and then I'll call it a day. Yeah, I think because right now we're like almost 2 hours in, and even though I think I could do more, I think I'm just gonna keep it balanced for today. To do like I think I've done 12, and for these ones I would have 15, and for the next one also 15, and then with the other wildcards that come in, maybe 15 more, or like the last bunch. So I think it's fair to do it in these intervals. Okay. All right. Let's put in Romo's wildcards. Remove this. Okay. All right. Summer 2016 vibes. Yeah, for sure. Like the vibe was really chart-like, I would say, but in a good way. In a good way, yes. People asking if I'm gonna make the stream private. No, I'm gonna leave all of them up. If the participants want to watch it, and if you guys want to rewatch it, want to hear my opinion. Again, as I said, even if you feel like, oh, okay, he said this and that, so he'll put me there. Of course, you can try to guess it, but guys, again, I'm gonna rewatch all of them. I'm gonna, especially with the top ones, I'm gonna see how I rank them, and I'll try to give my best with this because I take this very serious. But yeah, so I'm even with these streams, don't take it as a total thing. If I said this and that, I'm gonna probably readjust some of the rankings and points for sure. Okay, enough yada yada, and let's go with Romo.
Joe, I'm Romo, and this is my wildcard for the GBB 2026 on the Loopstation category. Hope you enjoyed it.
Toda la noche pensándote, no te conozco y no te dejo de ver. En mis sueños despertándome, al lado tuyo no existe más mujer. No me las cortas, quiero que me hables. No me las cortas, quiero que me mires. Y si no te importa, tírame unas rimas, yo te la hago corta, tus palabras me miman. Tus palabras me miman.
All right. Gotta be honest, I have to rewatch this wildcard again because I got kind of lost in the vibe. I just enjoyed listening to it. I didn't really analyze too much from the middle onwards. So obviously I'm gonna rewatch this again. For now, what I can say is the build-up is, I would say, quite slow, but it's fine because the harmonies sound interesting enough, I would say. One thing where I'm like uncertain is he like does this break and then continues with the exact same chord palette, which makes it a bit I don't want to say repetitive, but it's like, yeah. From that point onwards, I think it's super nice. I like the emotion he's putting into his singing. It's a bit shaky with autotune, but I wouldn't say it's too bad. I like that he sings in Spanish. Or I hope it's Spanish, or maybe it's Catalan. No, but I think it's Spanish. I hope. Okay, maybe I don't want to say anything wrong. Okay. But I like this pre-chorus he's doing. Yeah. Also, there's not too much happening, like complexity-wise, but it's still well structured. So I like it. I think it's very cool. Technicality, I think, is solid for sure. Pretty good. Musicality, I think it's very musical. I like it. Also gets a higher score. Showmanship, I think this is one of the best performances in terms of like the whole energy he's giving, and I really like the emotion he puts into his singing. So yeah, good showmanship, of course, and I think it's fairly original. Yes, so let me do my points here. Okay. All right. Yep. That's that for now. I saw Martin in the chat. What's up, Martin? I'm gonna watch your wildcard later. Never mind. So yeah, hope you're doing great. Hope you're like interested in seeing who your opponent's gonna be for this year, except Leonard. So yeah. And also, like, this is the same thing for me. Like, having this wildcard season, of course, it's pressure judging these, and I take it, as I said already, I take this very seriously. But it's a different beast than doing a wildcard and hoping, where do I rank? Where's this and that? I really, really enjoy not having this fear that you always have with doing a wildcard, obviously. All right, so let's continue with Tion. Interested to see what he's bringing.
Hello and welcome. I'm Tion, and this is my Loopstation wildcard for the.
Oh my God, that's a low voice.
World League. Let's go. Knocking my head against the wall.
I don't care about tomorrow. I don't worry about the planet is fine. Long after we go, blues broken and swear, just alive and well, like we were never born. Knocking my head against the wall, I realize there's another way. Now I don't care about the past, and for the future I don't pray. They want you to think it's too hard. They wanna steal your life away. Don't let the lights that have gone make you the actors of their play. The only present is the present. If you wanna live your dreams, then you gotta be awake. Let the silence scream in the air go stay. There's no time to kill. Not breathe. Oh, I think if I don't breathe, I may overheat or I will start to freeze. Knocking my head against the wall, I realize there's not the way. Now I don't care about the past, and for the future I don't pray. They want you to think it's too hard, yeah. They wanna steal your life away. Don't let the lights that have gone make you the actors of their play. The only present is the present time, so just take it and breathe. Just take it and breathe.
Wow, wow. Super impressive. Yes, go follow him. Follow Tion Looper. Tion the Looper, sorry. Okay, wow. Yeah, RSD202, ladies and gentlemen, is crazy. Crazy doing that. Yeah, there's actually a lot to talk about with this one, but at the same time, it's fairly simple to me. Yeah, it's super impressive. On a technical level, of course, the mix could be better. Of course, there are these things, these minor technical things, but at the same time, the device he's using, of course, I cannot be easier on him just because, you know, he's using an older device, but still, it's super impressive. So definitely, it's a technical round. It's hard to perform as well. That's one thing, but yeah, that's not just technicality. Musicality, super high, I would say. It's like the vocal performance and the entire song itself. It's like well structured with like, it just puts you in a different landscape, if that makes sense. Like I was in a different world listening to this song. And yeah, that's gotta be appreciated for sure. Showmanship, I don't love the camera angle, but he's performing. He is feeling it. He's living the music. Yeah, and music originality wise, this is so original for a Loopstation song. Yeah, he has everything, or like a lot of different beats, a lot of different parts, but it's still one piece that fits together and like flows. Yeah, it's hard for me to explain, but it's just really, really good. So very original. Okay. Yeah, I think that is a fair score so far. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. For my the last video that I'm gonna watch, it's gonna be Mokbei from Japan, the kickback. Where did he? Oh yeah, it's funny that Tion Mokbei comes right after Tion actually. the kickback semi-finalist, which is very impressive already. So let's see what he brings. Obviously, it seems like it matters what you achieved before. No, for me it doesn't. It doesn't matter what you do. It's just how good your song is. 2 bangers at the end. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I think it's a nice way to end it. And with this, I have 15 wildcards, and I have, like, in this list right now, I have 15 or 16 more. I can do them tomorrow. And then on Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure, I'm going to do the rest of them, if it's not too many. But I think I'm going to do it in 3 separate streams. Okay, so let me switch the scene. Mock Bay, and 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
はい、どうも皆さん、木兵衛です。And this is my wildcard for the GBB2026 Loopstation カテゴリーです。
Wow. Holy moly. Oh, okay. Wow. guys, gotta be honest, I'm so thankful I can be a part of this. I'm so thankful I can judge this and see the level, and yeah, just makes me very happy. Yeah, so yeah, you say it. You say it. How can somebody become that unique? I don't know. There are some parts where I'm thinking like, okay, that's a bit weird for my taste. So it's not like you cannot, like, he has this detune part here. It's like, the concept is sick. For me, it's just not that pleasing to listen to. I think the detune is like a bit too much, but that's like, it's such a minor thing, and it's like more my taste, I would say. Other than that, this piece is so complex and at the same time such a easygoing, well-structured song that it's oof, okay. How do I score this? Technicality. Very, very good mix. Very complex, super clean, sick sound design in the drops. I even think the vocal performance is cool. I like it that he sings in Japanese. It feels really honest. A bit shaky here and there, but nothing too crazy. Where you would think, okay, this, yeah. Very, very consistent, very nice. Technicality, just high points. Musicality, very high points. Just the way these elements blend together, even this ending with the distorted chords, and then you have these ambient sounds where I don't even know exactly where they come from, but it's so sick. It's a bit too squashed in my opinion at some parts. It's like very, very distorted, and like the classic sausage mastering chain where you just have one bar. But it's a minor thing. I like his performance. I think it's nice, and originality to the roof. Yeah, amazing. What can I say? Amazing. Very, very good job. Thank you, Mokbay, for this one. Thank you, anybody. Thank you, everybody who made a wildcard and shared a piece of their music. Again, I will rewatch everything and readjust my stuff, but yeah, it's very it's so cool judging these. It's so cool not having the pressure for me of like having to compete. Of course, I feel pressure. I want this to thank anybody for life. Yeah, thanks, Martin. Well, what I wanted to say is, of course, I still feel pressure. I want to do a good job with this one, but it's such a different beast. So yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it for today. I want to end it with this, and yeah, with the next stream tomorrow, it's at 2 p.m. CET or like 14 CET. I'm gonna do probably 2.5 hours. I'm gonna do the next bunch of wildcards I have in my sheet, and yeah, the third stream I'm gonna do, I don't know, during the week at some point. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. In der deutschen Zeit bitte 14 Uhr, Sonntag 14 Uhr, gern geschehen. Alright, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna leave the stream on my channel, obviously, so you guys can rewatch if you want. And I hope you guys have a great Saturday night. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.